Dear friends, two men walk into the temple. One is polished, confident, a Pharisee. The other is crushed by the weight of his own soul, a tax collector. One leaves justified, not the man who talked about prayer, but the man whose prayer was his posture, head bowed, heart wide open. This is the scandal of grace, that God isn't moved by resumes, He is moved by truth, especially the kind whispered through tears. The book of Sirach tells us, prayer of the lowly pierces the clouds. It doesn't matter how small, how clumsy, how wordless, if it comes from a place of surrender, it reaches heaven like lightning. And Paul, he is at the end of his life. No crowd, no applause, no friends, and he is left. No one stood by me, he says. But then comes the turning point. But the Lord stood by me. That's the gospel. Not that we always feel God, but that God never stops standing with us, even when we are abandoned, dismissed, or at the end of ourselves. We live in a culture obsessed with image. We perform, we post, compare, curate, even our spirituality. But God sees through the filters. He listens for the prayer beneath the performance. If we want to be great in God's kingdom, we don't climb ladders. We need to kneel. We admit what we lack, we drop the act, and doing so we find freedom. So, the Pharisee offered God a monologue. The tax collector gave him a heart. So therefore, which one are you today? A Pharisee or a tax collector who turns to God?